Hey everyone. So in my last video, The State of the Collection, I'm sure you've already read the title of this video, so you know what it's about. I mentioned that I was looking to potentially get rid of the Bulova Lunar chronograph, and I think I'm definitely going to do it. And I've had a lot of people emailing me asking why, so I just kind of wanted to dive into my thoughts a little deeper. I don't have any other watches at the moment to show you guys, but I still wanted to put out some content, so I figured I'd walk you guys through why I'm looking to get rid of this watch, the things I still love about it, and just why it no longer really fits my collection. So first and foremost, in 2021, I want to get a Speedmaster. The Speedmaster is one of the first watches I really fell in love with, and it's been a real want for my collection, so I'm dying to get my hands on one, and I'm hoping to do it, and as a real way to push myself to actually do it, I want to get rid of this watch, because it will want me to fill the void of the, space-oriented, history-deep chronograph, and I'll just feel like I put this in motion, and I kind of have to actually do it. I do love this watch. I think the packaging it comes in is great. I think the build quality is great. The back of the case is beautiful with the engraving. Everything I think about this watch, quality-wise, is wonderful. But there are quite a few things about this watch that make it not ideal for me to wear daily or want to wear daily. The first thing doesn't bother me that much, but it is slightly large for me. It's a 45 millimeter case size, which for a lot of people is too big in general. I have a little over 7¼ inch wrist, so that's not too large for me to wear, but it is too large for me to enjoy wearing. I feel kind of clunky with it on. It's only 13.5 millimeters thick, so that's not terrible, but I do think it looks a little... When I wear a Speedmaster, I've had them in the past, to me it doesn't feel as big as this watch feels when I'm wearing it, so that to me kind of ruins it for me as a daily wearer. The other thing I'm not crazy about it is the actual chronograph itself. The right dial is a 1 second dial, and then the left dial is a minute dial, and I don't really see a use for that. I get it for the space heritage of it, but that's just, I don't see a use in me wearing it to ever really use that function. So if I'm not using it, there's really no reason for me to be wearing it that often, and it just, to me, seems a bit silly. One of the biggest parts for me, though, is I didn't like the band it came on. I didn't have the metal bracelet, but I had the weird Nylony type strap. I didn't love it. I changed it to a rubber strap with a deployant clasp. Didn't love that either. I've had a really hard time finding anything that I think either looks good with the watch or feels good to wear, and it's just caused me to not really enjoy wearing this watch. And I love the Speedmaster band, so I know I'm gonna love that when I get it. And there's just maybe the metal bracelet on this would have been a little better, but I do think that the price for this watch is kind of crazy for a quartz watch especially. But with a metal bracelet, this thing is almost $600 in some places, maybe $500. I think I paid $350 for not the metal band, but that to me is a bit steep to have in my collection, not wear it, and to keep it. All that being said, I do think it's a great watch, and I do think a lot of people will love this watch, and I do recommend, if you like the look of it, definitely buy one. It is a great watch, but I don't think this has a place in my collection anymore, and a lot of people seem to be kind of shocked by that, so I just wanted to kind of justify it to everyone. And I think partially also justify it to myself, but that's why this watch will be leaving my collection, and hopefully fairly soon you guys will see me wearing a Speedmaster and reviewing a Speedmaster. So hopefully until that point, I'll see you guys next time, and hopefully next time with a new watch.